Thank you for staying with Consider This. Melisa and Sharaad here with you tonight. A group of Sabahans today gathered in Membakut town in objection to the controversial Sabah Temporary Pass or PSS Pas Sementara Sabah, which is set to be rolled out on June 1st. Now, this protest comes 3 days before the Kimanis by-election this Saturday. So to provide us more insight into the PSS and why it's so important to the Kimanis by-election, we have joining us on the line Dr. Zaini Othman, political analyst at Universiti Malaysia Sabah. Zaini, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Now, can you begin by explaining to us the PSS?
Thank you for giving me a call. But I think what we need to understand by Pas Sementara Sabah is we must understand from a big picture because this illegal immigrant issue is a long-standing issue in Sabah. So the so-called Pas SS is part and parcel of the structural move by the government. The word is government. It's not a political party. It's the government in order to make a very constructive management towards this illegal immigrants. So that's the way we should understand this PSS issue. So I think personally there is some misconceptions or misunderstanding what is PSS all about. We must understand this PSS from the concept of security, from the concept of a national issue across a political parties. So you shouldn't be, trapped under the concept of party rivalries between political parties in Malaysia.
Nevertheless, Zaini, it seems that political parties are making political capital from this, at least those in opposition to Warisan, Warisan being the party that's backing this. Why do you think that's come? I mean, one thing that's often said is that the PSS is a gateway to citizenship. Is that true?
No, that's not true. That's where what I mentioned just now, that to understand this issue is really a test for the level of political literacy among the citizenship, especially the Sabahans. So we need to understand this issue from a very broader concept. Of course, political parties they will use whatever issue or any kind of opportunity for them, especially during the by-election or during a general election, for them to vote for the political support. But for the citizens, I think we must understand this from a literacy point of view. So this is where I think for any government, whatever policy that they want to implement, especially the policy that really concerns the state of the security of the country or the interest of the people. So I think they need to engage more with the public. They need to, for example, they need to help some town hall with the concerned parties to explain to the public that this matter is beyond political parties. This matter is actually about the national interest. It's not about the political interest.
Zaini, it's said that the PSS issue is now dominating the Kimanis by-election. Is this because Kimanis as a constituency, as an area, has a big problem with undocumented migrants, or is it just that people are picking up on a statewide issue?
Well, I think the most the most appropriate to explain that is because of the Kimanis is situated in the west coast of Sabah, and normally the people of the west coast of Sabah they have more more concern. Their sentiments towards Sabah for Sabahans is much higher as compared to the east coast of Sabah. So I think that's why this matter being brought up during this 2 weeks of the political campaigns within the party involved.
So Zaini, you talked a little bit just now about the misconceptions around this, that this has become a politicized issue when it is in fact for the national interest. Now, I'm just wondering about the communication around this initiative. How has that been managed if such misconceptions has spread like wildfire?
Well, the policy, this PSS policy is just come into the table. It's a matter of, to proceed before they can proceed. It's still new. It's a matter that I think the public must give a chance to the new government to really implement. And then during the election campaign, the government, the Warisan government, did explain, to the public that what exactly this PSS. So this PSS is actually the issue or the method that the present government are using based on the suggestion made by the Commission for this illegal immigrant situation in Sabah. So that's why I think the misconceptions and the misunderstanding pertaining to this issue come into limelight.
Zaini, is Warisan likely to lose this election because of the PSS issue?
Well, I think for in any election there are a lot of issues, not just only one single issue. But definitely this PSS issue will have certain impacts, to the level of support for the Warisan.
Okay. And beyond the PSS, what other issues, what other local issues are coming into play in the Kimanis by-elections? Is it about local issues or is it really about the candidates, the personalities?
That comes in package, It is about local and non-local issues, about the candidates that come together with the development issue as well. So development issue is also one of the big talking points during these 2 weeks campaign.
Now, Zaini, there's also, and I'm very interested about the campaign. Is Sabah politics changing as a consequence of the last general elections, or the takeover of Warisan with, all this rhetoric about Malaysia Baru? Are we seeing less money politics? Are we seeing less violations of election rules and perhaps issue-based concerns coming to the fore? What's the feel like in Sabah?
Well, it depends the area by area. So now, Kimanis is a very much semi-rural area. The people are segregated between the agrarians and then the semi-professional. So, it's really a test. As I said just now, it's really a test of the political literacy, not just only in Sabah, not just only in Kimanis, it's for the whole Malaysia actually.
Definitely, and we'll keep a close eye on the campaign ahead of the by-election this Saturday. Zaini, thank you so much for speaking with us and sharing your insights there from Sabah. We'll be back with more on Consider This. Don't go anywhere.